welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. For today's video, we are doing something just a little bit different. So for today, instead of doing my typical self-tanning mousse demo and review, this time we're going to be doing a self-tanning oil. I'm so excited about this one, you guys. If you've tried anything from Josie Maran's brand, you just know it's a good brand, which is why I really wanted to try this. It's supposed to be really hydrating, really nice. I'm also extremely nervous though, because I didn't realize right until now that I'm gonna be putting the oil on my face. So we will see how it goes. Stay tuned. If you haven't already, make sure to like this video and please make sure to subscribe to my channel. But if you want to see my review and demo of the Josie Maran Argan Liquid Gold Self-Tanning Oil, then stay tuned for the rest of the video. So on the front, it just has the title. It comes in this really pretty box. I love these colors. It just says Josie Maran Argan Liquid Gold Self-Tanning Oil, and then it says Hydrating Natural Glow. Also says that it is 4.3 fluid ounces, so not huge. I think it's in the same kind of range as the Loving Tan self-tanners. It also comes with a mitt though, so I'm super excited about that. You literally can never have too many mitts. Sometimes you forget to wash them, things happen, so never have too many. It also says to wait at least 8 hours before showering to let the color develop, so this is definitely not an express self-tanner. I figured that already though. It says like for tips and tricks beforehand to exfoliate, already did that. It says shake the bottle a second time halfway through to disperse the argan oil, so hopefully I don't forget to do that. Such pretty packaging, you guys. I love the colors of this. It's like this really deep dark brown with rose gold wording and then the rose gold cap. So pretty. I love that color combo. Mitt is so soft, guys. I'm so excited about this. Oh my god, this feels like it's gonna be a really good quality mitt. Praying. So I'm super excited about it. I don't know how this is gonna work on my face though. It doesn't say anything about not putting it on your face, so I'm just gonna hope for the best. I know some of you guys cringe whenever I put self-tanner on my face, and you keep telling me to buy separate face self-tanners. I will get around to it, but I also feel like if you're spending so much money on a self-tanner, it should be good to use on your face too. But I will try out some face self-tanners and we'll see how those do. But I'm gonna try this on my face and pray that I don't break out like crazy, so we will see. I shook it. I'm taking this thing off. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna work on the brush. Oh, I don't think this is gonna work at all. I'm applying really fast. I know I've been doing my neck a lot lately with the brush, but it's kind of hard and I felt like I was putting a lot of product in the brush, so I'm going to use the mitt for my neck and chest. I've applied to my face, neck, chest, and my arms, and I definitely have some opinions. So I'm gonna start with the stuff that I didn't like so far first. So far, I don't really like the mitt. I feel like the material on the inside, when I first felt it, I was really excited because it's thick, but it's also very slippery, so it kind of slips out of place a lot, which gets kind of hard when you're trying to rub everything into place. It just slips around too much. And the other thing I didn't like was how messy this is. Since it's an oil, it's a little bit messier than a mousse is. So I kind of have little drops of self-tanner on the floor. Like I said before, if the product is good, mess doesn't bother me. If the product's not good, the mess also kind of bothers me. So those are just the things that I didn't really like right off the bat. What I did like right off the bat was the smell. It smells really, really nice. And I really like the color of this color barrier. It's just this really beautiful, kind of subtle, but still there color barrier, so you can tell exactly where you're applying. But those are the things that I liked so far. Now that I have done all of this, we're going to move on to applying to my legs. Now that you've seen my legs, my opinion is that I definitely hate the mitt. It's just so hard to work with. It slips around way too much. So I'm not a fan of the mitt, but I really, really do like the oil. It's really easy to spread around, and I feel like because it is an oil, it's really, really nourishing too. Just like it said on the packaging, it feels like my skin is hydrated. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. I feel like I was able to kind of get everything where it needs to be. I need to redeem myself this week after a couple not so great weeks with clear self tanners being a mess and just streaky. So I'm really, really excited about this one. Again, I love the color of this color barrier. It's just so natural and beautiful and hydrating and everything good. The smell is nice. It's starting to get a little bit overpowering, but it is a good smell, so I can't complain. That's pretty much the only opinions I have as of right now. I'm just really, really anxious to see what the color is gonna look like tomorrow. I don't know why I'm so excited about this one, but I'm extremely excited to see how this one turns out. It doesn't say how dark it's gonna get or anything like that, so I'm hoping for the best, but we will see. I will be back tomorrow to give you guys my final thoughts and opinions on the Josie Maran self tanner. I am back, guys. It's the next day, actually the next night. I had a crazy day, so it's kind of the evening when I'm filming this, but I definitely have some thoughts about this. So I first off want to say I'm so in love with it. Like, look at the color that came out. It's not too dark, which is the only thing I was like about, but the color itself is so perfect. It's like the exact undertone that I search for in a self tanner, and I feel like it looks really natural on me. Like, you wouldn't think that this was a fake tan. It looks really, really like natural. That's really the only word I have for it. I just love it, and I feel like it didn't get too crazy dark on my elbows, which is a very good sign. My hands look good too, so I have no complaints there. My feet typically get way too dark, and right now they are perfectly even with everything. My knees aren't too dark, so it just overall a very, very even tan. No streaks whatsoever. It's extremely hydrating. Like, I woke up this morning and I was like, oh my God, my skin feels so soft. Like, it really, really kept my skin hydrated all night. My face, you know how I was scared yesterday to put it on my face? Everything was good. It did not break me out. It actually made my skin feel really soft. As far as hydration goes, it's there. The oil concept really, really helps with that. The smell was really, really nice. It's a little bit overbearing after a while. Like, you're like, oh, I wish it was a little less strong, but it's nothing bad. And so those were all of the great things that I had to say about it. I do have a couple things that I wish were just done a little bit better. So it is an oil, and the way that this bottle is made, it has this hole in the middle, and you just kind of do this, and it comes out into the mitt, and you rub it in, but it's extremely messy, like really. It was all over the bottle. The bottle was super oily on the outside. It was all over this little table that I keep the self tanner on while I'm applying. And I accidentally dropped it when I was trying to clean up. And when I dropped it, it splattered all over this white door. So it just looked like a crime scene in here. It was terrible. So extremely messy, but again, the product is really good. So I think I can get past the mess. I already mentioned this, but I really don't like the mitt that comes with it. I think on the outside it's very nice and it's really, really soft, but the material that's on the inside makes it so hard to apply the tan. It's like really slippery in there and it keeps moving out of place. So the mitt just kept coming off and it was like crumpling up in weird places. So it was just kind of a disaster, but I feel like if I used a different mitt, then everything would be good. And then the last thing that I wanted to say as far as not so great comments go is I feel like I wasted a lot of product just using this one time, and I only did one coat. I didn't do 2 coats of tan. So let me see, what does it feel like? It feels like literally, like that's what it feels like. It feels like it's like up to there, or maybe even less. Like that's almost half the bottle for one application. Like if I apply the same amount, which might be my fault too, because I do apply a lot of self-tanner, but I do that on purpose. I like to coat my skin with it. I like to make sure that I've gotten every centimeter of my body that I want covered. That was a little bit sad to me because I really love how the color turned out. I think it just looks so perfect. So I'm sad that I wasted so much already. Like I feel like I could get like 3 or 4 more uses out of this and it'll be done for, which sucks. I think this is just such a beautiful, natural, neutral undertone. It's such a good shade of tan too. Even though it's not as dark as I typically go, I feel like this is such a good shade. And this is gonna be like the perfect shade for like those colder months where you can't get away with that super different tone from what your natural tone is. So I think this is gonna be one of my go-tos for the colder months. But that's all I've got for you guys. I think I would rate this probably like a B+. I would give it an A if it weren't for those little things that bothered me, but I have to be honest with you guys, there were a couple things that I didn't like about it. Could I get past them? Yes, but they were a little bit annoying. So overall, B+. I definitely think it's a good one. I think it's worth trying. I got it for $39 at Sephora, so it's kind of in that range of what most of the self-tanners have been priced at. So I say go for it. If you've been thinking about trying this and you're kind of on the fence, I say go for it. Even though it's messy and the mitt sucks, the color that comes out and the quality that comes out is definitely worth it. So definitely go for this. But that's all I've got for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Stay tuned because I know there were a lot of recommendations in the comments for different self-tanners to try. I see you all. I'm gonna be trying all of them, but I do one self-tanning video a week. So just be patient with me. They're coming, I promise. Make sure to comment though and let me know what you think about this one. If you like the color that came out, if you tried it, let me know what you think. Please give this video a thumbs up for me. Let me know you're loving these kinds of videos. Share with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Like I said, you see one of these kinds of videos once a week from me, and I post beauty videos 2 other days of the week. So I'm always around. You're not missing anything from me. So subscribe, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.